Sony and Marvel just dropped a huge clue about Spider-Man's next villain, and you probably missed it. A leaked photo from the set of Spider-Man Brand New Day shows a tank with a logo that looks exactly like the Inner Demons, a gang run by one of Spider-Man's most underrated and most dangerous enemies, Mr. Negative. If this is true, we're about to see a villain that could break Peter Parker in ways that we've never seen on screen before. Welcome to Haynes for Heroes. I'm your superhero coach, Alex Haynes, and if you're new to the superhero genre, don't worry, I got your cape. In this video, we're gonna break down who Mr. Negative is, what his powers are, and why he's the perfect villain to completely destroy Spider-Man in the upcoming Brand New Day movie. Let's start with the basics. Before he was the crime boss, Mr. Negative, an unnamed man, he doesn't have a name in the comics, was part of a human trafficking gang in China, and their business? Smuggling people into the United States. But during one of these operations, their ship crashed near US shores, and in an attempt to escape from custody, the man assumed the identity of one of the deceased slaves on board, a man named Martin Lee. So now he is Martin Lee. But the universe was not through with him yet. Martin was captured by a New York gang who experimented on him with a drug called D-Light. This drug unlocked the powers of Dark Force and Light Force within Martin, but it did more than that. It split his soul in two. Now, within Martin Lee, there was two personas. You have the kind-hearted philanthropist, Martin Lee, who runs a homeless shelter and heals the sick. And then you have the ruthless supervillain, Mr. Negative, a crime lord who seeks to control New York City's underworld through power, corruption, and fear. But what can Mr. Negative do besides being, negative? Mr. Negative can generate an energy that looks like a photographic negative, a black and white electric light that's called the Light Force and Dark Force. This energy lets him switch back and forth between being Martin Lee and Mr. Negative. It enhances his physical abilities, making him stronger, faster, and more durable. It lets him infuse his weapons like his sword or dagger, making them stronger and more deadly. As Martin Lee, he's able to heal people's injuries and even cure diseases. And when he's Mr. Negative, he can corrupt people's minds. That last power, his corrupting touch, is what makes him so dangerous. With a single touch, Mr. Negative can flip someone's moral compass, turning heroes into villains and making them serve him without question. He did this to Spider-Man in the comics, turning Peter Parker into an angry, murderous version of himself. Now let's talk about why Mr. Negative is tailor-made for Spider-Man Brand New Day. Let's recap. After Spider-Man No Way Home, Peter Parker is at his absolute lowest. Aunt May is dead, MJ and Ned don't remember him, the entire world forgot that he exists, he's broke, alone, and the first time ever, he doesn't have a support system. On top of that, with the Punisher confirmed for this film, it's safe to assume that the vigilante crackdown from the Daredevil series will bleed into this movie. New York will not be a friendly place for Spider-Man. The city will hunt him down as a dangerous vigilante. And who better to exploit Peter's loneliness, guilt, and negativity than Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative won't just fight Spider-Man physically, he'll wage war on Peter Parker's soul. We're getting deep here. Now, you might have heard that the Hulk will also appear in Brand New Day, and at first that sounds random, but it actually makes perfect sense. Who better to guide Peter through controlling his inner darkness than Bruce Banner, a man who lives with his own monster? Mr. Negative will bring Spider-Man to the brink of losing himself, and the Hulk could be the key to pulling him back. I'd love to see that. So if Marvel is indeed bringing Mr. Negative into the MCU, this won't just be another Spider-Man versus supervillain movie. It will be a psychological war, and Peter Parker's soul will be the battlefield. Boom! Poetry. But what do you think? Will Mr. Negative be the villain in Spider-Man Brand New Day? And how do you think his corruption powers will affect Spider-Man's story arc? Drop your theories down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, go ahead and shoot a web at the like button, subscribe to Haynes for Heroes, and make sure you hit that bell icon so you don't miss more superhero breakdowns. I'm your superhero coach, Alex Haynes, and I got your cape.